Hey everybody, welcome to a game called Anna. Let me read this. I still recall the ecstasy of the sun piercing through the trees, while our hours passed along with the chanting of the wind blowing across the mountains. I had hoped that I had forgotten you forever and ever. Anna, my love. This is the house that keeps appearing in my nightmares. No doubt about it. I could count every single crevice. How did I end up here anyway? I feel as if I walked here in a trance, but now I'm past the gates. I must figure out why I keep dreaming about her. I'm in dire need of answers. Okay, so first off, I just tried to adjust my glasses that I'm not wearing and poke myself in the eye. But I've tried to record this before, just before now, and my Bandicam was, like, messing up. So I've had to restart, but I've only played through the beginning part right here before you get into the house. But it's a good thing, because it took me a very long time to figure out how to get into the house. Like, longer than it should have, like 20 minutes. And there we go. To gear, blah blah blah. Long story short, just cleaned off a gear. So it's now I can do this really quickly and get to the actual scary parts, and also it gave me a chance to like read up on the game, because I didn't realize this until I started playing it, that I knew absolutely nothing about this game. So I did a little research, which basically equates to a Google search. Let me do this real quick. Pebble, and then stick. Okay. And then gear and gear fit together perfectly. And this game is about it's about a man who has, they say it's amnesia, but I think it's more along the lines of like a transient nostalgia mixed with intense deja vu. He keeps having these dreams about this supposed woman named Anna, and let me do this. It's hard for me to talk and do stuff. My attention span isn't really that great. Bringing the rope with me. When you know how to do this, it really doesn't take much time at all. It took me a long time to figure all this out. What now? I have a gear that I can repair with a rope. And this little shed, he keeps, the dreams are about this house. Why am I stuttering so bad? The dreams are about this house, and in his dreams he keeps having visions and like the remnants of a woman named Anna in his mind. I fixed the gear, now I can do this. So he comes back to this house to find out like who the person is, what the deal with this house is, why this house reminds him of her, and all that. Fire's still going, does someone live here? So after this point, I don't really know what sharp fragment. It looks like the blade of a knife solidly stuck in the table. I have to hit it with something. Maybe a stick. Alright. Every night they weep. Who weeps? Oh, it's creepy. Oh, there's a book. Lucian and Margarita. Let's check that out. What is this? I don't know. This is very long. I'm gonna read this. You guys can pause and read it, and I'll edit it so that it shows each page and you can just pause. But I'm gonna read it and then come back when I'm done reading it, so I'll be right back. Okay, so for those of you who didn't feel like reading it because it's a TLDR thing, it was a really interesting story. Basically, the story goes as a man named Lucian, he's a shepherd. He takes his supposed fiancée, I guess, into the woods because they're going to get married in the woods. And She notices clouds rolling and says, it's going to rain, we're going to get sick, we should find a house to get married in. Or something like that. And he says, or no, she says we should hurry up and do this so we can find a house to seek Shepherd from, what was that? Old saw boards? Can I pick those up? No. Boards are in appalling condition. They're completely rotten as if decaying for years. And he says, no, we should go further in because there's a woodcutter who will hear our vows. So they take 100 steps more into the woods. The clouds are closer, and she says, no, what? Oh, what? No, what is that? What is that? What is that? Okay. Anyway, she says the clouds are getting closer, it's going to rain, so we should go further into the woods. And he says no, we should keep going because there's some other person, I can't remember who, some other person who does things in the woods. A fire. There's fire in the stove, it was on when I got here. There's something in the flames. Can I put out the flames? Yes, I can. Where's my dot? Oh, what? Why? Oh. Why is that funny? You think it's funny to just startle me like that? You fucking laughing pipe. Broken stove. The stove is broken. I light it in its condition to smoke out the whole room. I need to fix it. With what? Anyway, he says no, let's go further into the woods. As they're going into the woods for the third time, it starts snowing. And she says we should go back, it's starting to snow. Which is understandable, it's freaking snowing. Anything in here? God, that crying is not... it's very unsettling. Puddle. Stagnant water formed after a rain... Ah! I fear you right now. Oh, that got louder. I'm scared. What's that? Rectangular notch in center lies tiny slithering light. Some roots, they seem soft and easy to cut. Can I use a knife? P knife is not going to be enough to cut the branches. Need something to do the job. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they go further into the woods and he sees a bright light. And he lets go of her hand. He's been leading her by the hand this whole time. And he sees the bright light and starts to walk towards it, and she starts to pull away from him. I need a key. I have a key. I have a feeling this is not going to be friendly, so I'm going to finish the story before I walk in here. She starts pulling away from him, so he lets go of her and starts walking towards the light. So she, like, begs and pleads him to come back. And he turns around with, quote, a face that doesn't look entirely like his own anymore, or something like that. End approximate quote. And, not listening, he says something along the lines of, can't you see there is a sound of 100 nightingales calling me? And then compares her bickering to that of a cawing crow. And she doesn't listen to him because she loves him. So, finally he gets mad enough to where he turns around with a giant rock in his hand and cracks her over the head with it. And then when she wakes up, all the snow, like the snow had finished falling, and he was never heard from again, and she left, and her hair had turned, I can't leave now, something is going to happen. That's not good. Oh, whoa, oh, that wasn't there. That wasn't there. Whoa, where'd he go? Okay, okay. I'm scared. What's happening? Oh, the mannequin's gone. Can I go now? Yes. Okay. So her hair turned like a white, stringy kind of hair, and her supposed beautiful face was now riddled with a giant scar across it. Jar. Alchemy and thaumaturgy. Let's see what that is. Some silver dust has fallen from the book. I'll keep it. Sure, why not? How many pages is this? Just 2. So I'll read this one too, and then I'll let you guys read it, and you can pause it on the pages. I'll go ahead and do this page and the next page for a few seconds so you can pause it. And now I shall read it and come back. Okay, so basically that was telling me what the gold dust was. It says there is a... take this. What is that? It says that there's a substance called electrum, which is whenever you take the union of gold and silver and turn it into a fine powder, it has the ability to clean and purify and sometimes heal sickness. Apparently. Which I don't think is actually true. And apparently, this powder that fell out of the thing... What's that? Hook? Tool?
Where are
what?
you? Where are you?
I'm right here. Okay. Stock room. Wait. I have the thing. I can cut down the... I have an axe. I can cut these roots. It's also said something about diffusing the powder into light. So I think that has to do with that thing over in the distance with the light. So it's a good thing I read that. I'll keep the root I just cut with me. What? What? Okay. Old saw. What now? Vase with some flowers. Oddly enough, they haven't wilted in the darkness. You know, wait. Roots, tools, blade. What am I going to do with that? I don't understand. I have to find something to put that blade onto. Just to chain mechanism. It also said something about wells inside houses like this that have collected dust on the bottom of them. So maybe... full of segment... oh. So maybe I have to do something with that here too. For now, I have to find something to put this knife into. Oh, don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. It's so much more creepy when you stop the music. Just bring it back. Bring it back. What? Oh, I don't like that. I heard knocking. I'm sure you guys heard it too. Treasure State, I don't have to stop for a meal. Bone hilt. Oh, hilt of a knife. Duh. Well, I guess I don't... Let me see if I can just do it without using that. Bone hilt. Just built some kind of ritual dagger. Is that it? Is that all I have to do in here? What? What does? Is that all I have to do? Closed. There's a strange image of eyes on the door. Who made it? Perhaps the local children. I doubt it. Broken saw. Anything on the broken saw? Boards. Oh, I can move them. Why? What is that? Oh, it's a cup. Why am I moving these? What is that? About seals and their usage. Oh god, what is this about to be? So, first page, second page, third page. So you guys can read that, and I'll read it on my own time, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I read this, and it's basically telling me what to do with all of the items, and how to break this seal. But I still don't know how to do it, because it says I need fire, I need that I need to like put the powder in the fire and then put the knife in the powder or something like that. I don't know. And I need sunlight to hit this puddle, and I need this puddle to be clean. I think something like that. Huh, huh, what is that? My like sanity went down. Do I really want to flee if I won't be able to enter the house again? Oh, old handkerchief. It's in very bad shape. I fear it might crumble in my hands. Okay, so what? Oh. I think I'm lost. But... Whoa! There's something I'm missing here. I don't know. I guess I'm going to cut this episode here because I can't figure out what to do. So, I guess... I don't know. I'm enjoying the game so far, though. It's definitely got a creepy atmosphere to it, so... like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. I will continue to play this as well as Crash Bandicoot and possibly more Wind Waker if I can catch up to it in time. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next adventure. Till then, have a great, also, adventure. Goodbye!
Ooh, what? Oh yeah!